So we're talking about, what's involved with the test. Is there anything else that a parent should know as far as what would be involved for themselves and their child through the testing process?
Well, the interesting thing about this kind of approach is that we don't test to give you a sure enough there's a problem kind of answer and some vague coping and compensating kind of things. We give you a specific list of activities that takes all the guesswork out of it. And so you can have as little as a after-school program that's just neurodevelopment to a full curriculum based. So and then sometimes people have curriculum that they just love, and we are able to go, okay, this part of it is okay for right now, and this part probably needs to wait a little while till we get this fixed, and then other things could be done, but just in a little bit different way. So kind of that kind of guidance is what you
have those eyes and ears looking from the perspective of what the child is struggling with and looking at the curriculum and kind of pairing up that information. That's a great perspective to have coming into you, helping you figure out and make the strain less in your homeschool. I think we often push our kids into those situations, like you were talking about your daughter and her not being able to string, the sentences together. You could be beating your head against the wall after a while with that kind of lack of success and not realizing what was causing that. And so that's really good.
That's just one example. Another one that I had with my daughter was that a lot of people are familiar with proprioception, where you are in space, and she had a severe issue with that, and I thought she was just kind of sloughing off and not really working hard when I tried to get her to fold towels. Well, seriously, the child could not fold a towel. It was just a mangled mess every time until we got those pathways working better from her brain to her hand. And then she was able to move through and put the corners together and all that kind of stuff. So I kind of sometimes think, well, I could have just tried to teach her to fold towels till the cows came home, and
exactly.
never would have been able to do it until those connections were made. So sometimes we expect function from children that really they don't have the foundation of that neural pathways to make it happen.
And we sometimes we globally label them. So, well, they can do this, so why can't they do that? And we forget that there are those gates, those struggles that they have in certain areas, and that can just affect one little area of their life. And we call them lazy. I've done it myself with my own children and went, oh, they really can't do this. Then you feel guilty about it. So
I think that maybe one of the most unique things about the neurodevelopmental approach is it just caused me to think differently. Like you said, it's not based on, I've had parents think that their child was lazy and careless and just all kinds of bad things, and they were on him all the time when his central vision wasn't working, and so he would miss the plus and the multiplication sign, or think it was multiplication when it was adding, and do kind of what they call careless errors, but it was really because he wasn't functioning well in that area. So it really helps you look at your children differently and think differently about what's going on with them.